Hello, my name is Megan. I am from Weller Health Education at Lehigh Valley Health Network Riley Children's Hospital. I'm back with a new YouTube series called Workplace Readiness. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how to dress professionally in the workplace, whether that's business professional or smart casual. Creating a professional image of yourself is a vital part of experiencing professional success. Not only does it involve effectively communicating with coworkers, supervisors, and customers, and being organized and reliable, but also wearing clothes that are appropriate for the workplace. No matter your workplace's preferred attire type, you still should dress professionally because you are representing a company, and you should always wear clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable. By wearing the appropriate clothing, you can make a good first impression, and it shows that you care about representing yourself well at work. So there's 5 common workplace dress codes. So first we have business professional, business casual, smart casual, casual and uniform. And today we're just going to be talking about business professional and business casual. Business professional is one of the more formal types of workplace attire, and it's common in traditional industries such as finance, law, and government. It also is appropriate for job fairs, networking events, and job interviews. So usually when you think of business professional, you think of suits. Suits are typically composed of 2 pieces, so you have a jacket and pants, or a skirt can be worn instead of pants. So the color tends to be black or other neutral colors such as dark blue, dark gray, or even medium gray. It should not be light colored, and bold and bright colors and patterns are discouraged. And the jacket and the pants/skirt, they need to be the same color and made of the same fabric. So starting with the top. First you have a jacket, and it should match your pants or your skirt, and the sleeves should extend to the hand. Next we have a shirt or a blouse. It should pair well with the jacket and the pants/skirt. It should be a neutral or a light color, such as white, light blue, but not transparent, not too bright, or too casual. And it shouldn't have any patterns because that comes off as casual. Or you could wear a long sleeve button-down shirt. Of course, you should button all the buttons. The shirt sleeves should extend beyond the suit jacket sleeves by 1/2 inch. And cuffs on the sleeves are best. And pointed/high collars are the best as well. So this is an example of a button-down collar, which is on the left, and then a pointed collar, which is here on the right. So for blouses, they should be traditional and collared, or a simple round neckline shirt is fine. Wearing a crew neck undershirt or a camisole under your dress shirt is advisable to preserve modesty. Next, moving on to the bottoms, they can either be a skirt or pants, just as long as they match the jacket. So pants should be full length. The skirt should fall just below the knee. It should not be more than 2 inches above the knee, and it should not have any large slits at the front, side, or back. And then for hosiery and socks, so dark hosiery, which should be patternless, and socks that are either black, gray, navy, or brown, but not white is acceptable. Just be sure that the hosiery and the socks, they match your pantsuit/suit. Socks should cover your calves or mid-calves, and neutral hosiery is best for skirts. And then for shoes, they should be closed-toed, flats, or heels, and they should be black, brown, tan, or navy. Those are excellent choices. And if you decide to wear heels, be sure that they are below 2.5 inches. So some great examples of shoes include loafers, Oxfords, flats, pumps, and low heels, but avoid stilettos, ballet flats, wedges, boots, or boat shoes. And these are some examples of how suits should look. And then these are some examples of how some pantsuits look, as well as how suits look for women. And then this shows an excellent example of shoes you can wear with business professional attire. So as you can see, this first individual is wearing a set of low heels. This individual in the back is wearing flats. And then this other individual is wearing Oxfords. So those are great examples of shoes to wear with business professional. This slide shows examples of different colored suits. They don't necessarily have to be the black suits, but they can be a navy blue and they can even be gray. So for accessories, they should be kept at a minimum and not attract too much attention. They should be simple and complement your entire outfit. So for ties, you can do solid colors, subtle stripes, and other classic conservative patterns. And the tie should be long enough to hit the belt, and it really should not be flashy or brightly colored. So if we look to the picture on our left, the ties that these men are wearing are appropriate. But then the picture on the right, I would avoid this pink peppermint-like tie. It's a little too brightly colored and too casual looking for business professional, but it is the appropriate length. As you can see, the tie is hitting the belt right here. So for leather belts, they should match your shoes, and for jewelry, it's okay to wear studs, but avoid wearing excessive jewelry and makeup. And then for briefcases, portfolios, and handbags, dark colors such as black, brown, and burgundy are best, as well as leather and imitation leather is okay, but avoid statement pieces. So now we're going to move on to business casual, which is one step below business professional. So unless stated otherwise, it's appropriate to wear business casual for the workplace, career fairs, conferences, and networking events. And this type of attire is commonly seen in media and marketing firms, at nonprofits, and in education. And it varies a lot between organizations. However, overall, it should be neat and polished. It allows for more creativity than business professional, so you can have brighter colors and patterns, but you should still look polished. And colors should be more solid and neutral, very similar to business professionals. So navy, black, gray, and brown are good colors to wear for business casual. So for one-piece outfits, some include neutral or solid colored sheath dresses, or even maxi dresses are fine. For the top, button-down shirts are good. They should be long-sleeved. Sweaters, Henleys, or even tucked-in polo shirts are okay. Tucked-in polo shirts should only be worn if you're outside and it's really hot outside. So your shirt should be collared, it should be buttoned down. Short sleeves are acceptable for sweaters and polo shirts. Some other examples of appropriate tops include blouses, elegant sleeveless shirts, vests, blazers, turtlenecks, and dressy tops. Cardigans, blazers, or sport coats are optional, but they may be nice for colder months. Moving on to the bottoms, slacks or business dress pants, khakis, chinos, or knee-length skirts are fine. Slacks or skirts that resemble those from a suit are okay. Pants should be the appropriate length and should not be dragging on the floor. And skirts, if they have a slit, it's okay if it's at or a little bit below the knee. A very long skirt should not have a slit above the knee. Only small slits are acceptable to help with climbing stairs, for instance, and avoid jeans. Socks should match shoes, and shoes should be closed-toed. Some examples include loafers, Oxfords, boots, pumps, or flats, and they should be leather or fabric/microfiber material. Chunky heels or platforms should not be worn, and again, heels should be 2.5 inches or lower. For accessories, So similar to business professional, your belt should match your shoes. Simple professional accessories such as scarves, belts, or jewelry is acceptable. You can wear a tie, but it's not necessary for business casual. So for handbags, purses, and briefcases, they should be simple, and a business-like tote bag is okay as well. Just make sure that you're aiming for a structured bag. It's more professional looking than a soft or a floppy bag. And a briefcase is not necessary, unlike business professional. And again, the color of the bag should match your shoes, and acceptable fabrics include leather, microfiber, and fine woven. No canvas or straw because that comes off as too casual. So here are some business casual do's and don'ts. So again, you should wear a button-up shirt, slacks, and shoes, or a blouse. Just make sure you're not wearing a t-shirt, workout clothes, sneakers, and shorts. Here are some examples of blouses and tops you can wear for business casual. On the left are more examples of tops you can wear for business casual, and then on the right are examples of full outfits that you can wear with business casual. Here are some more full-length outfit examples that you can wear, and the different colors that are appropriate as well. This slide shows a variety of business casual outfits that are more masculine. So you can see that some are wearing suit jackets while others are not. Both are acceptable for business casual. Here are some more examples of full-length outfits. So this is from the Florida State University Career Center, and they show the differences between business casual and business professional. So as you can see on the right is the business professional. So this individual is wearing a suit with a tie. And then on the left, this shows business casual. As you can see, this individual is not wearing a tie, and they're also not wearing a suit jacket, but they're still wearing a long sleeve button-down shirt and slacks. Here are the feminine considerations for attire. So on the left, we have business casual. As you can see, they're not wearing a suit or suit jacket. Instead, they're just wearing a nice long sleeve blouse and a nice length skirt. And then on the right is the business professional attire. So this individual is wearing a suit. And then here are gender neutral considerations for attire. So again, for business professional, the individual is wearing a suit with a suit jacket. And then on the left, the individual is wearing a button-down shirt with a dark colored blazer and slacks. And here are some examples of shoes that are appropriate for business casual and business professional. So on the left, we have pumps. In the middle, we have low heels, and then on the right, we have flats. And again, for pumps and heels, the heel height should be 2.5 inches or lower. Here's some more examples of shoes that are appropriate for business casual on the left. So flats, heels, wedges, and Oxfords are appropriate. And stilettos, running shoes, peep toe shoes, and flip-flops are not appropriate. And then on the right are some more dress shoes that are appropriate for business casual for women. This is a cheat chart for men's dress shoes. So as you can see, there is a large variety of dress shoes that men can wear in the workplace for business professional and business casual. And then here in this chart, this is from Bows and Ties, and it shows the more formal shoes and traditional shoes on the bottom left, and then as you move up and to the right, the shoes become more trendy and more casual. So the more trendy and more casual shoes are more appropriate for business casual, but the shoes closer to the bottom left corner, the traditional and the formal shoes, are most appropriate for business professional. This is an example of more business casual shoes that are appropriate for the workplace. So moving on to the do's and don'ts of business professional and business casual workplace attire. So be sure that you're following the company dress code. Every company is different, but just make sure that you're following the company that you're working for and their dress code. So it's important to see what other employees are wearing to get a sense of what is appropriate to wear and what is not. And you may even have to ask your supervisor or the individual who recruited you for the job. And you can also look at the company's website too and their social media sites to see what their employees are wearing, to see what is appropriate at that workplace. And other examples of workplace attire policies that may be different among organizations is piercings and jewelry. So some organizations may have you remove your piercings or your jewelry. Same with tattoos. They may let you have them, or they may make you cover them up with long sleeve shirts. And for your nails, in some industries like healthcare, you need to have trimmed and short nails. But regardless of what your company policy is on nail length and nail polish, it's still important to make sure that they're clean. In addition, clothes and shoes should be in good condition and presentable. Make sure that you have clothes that match or complement each other. And clothes should be well pressed, especially for business professional and business casual dress codes. It's important to wear comfortable clothes and shoes, especially if you are on your feet all day or you're sitting at your desk all day. And always remember to wear clothes that represent your personality. It's okay to follow the company dress code while also maintaining your own personal style. And then finally, make sure that you're maintaining personal hygiene. I already mentioned keeping your nails clean, but you should also be showering or bathing every day. You should be brushing and flossing your teeth, as well as keeping your hair neat and clean. So again, it's important to wear clothes that you are comfortable in, because you don't want to end up like this individual here on the left, coming home after a long day of work and being in pain. And then also make sure that you keep your clothes neat, clean, and presentable. And then be sure that you are maintaining personal hygiene. Avoid wearing clothes that are ill-fitting and inappropriate for the workplace. So avoid clothes that are too tight, too loose, too low cut, or too revealing. Clothes should be tailored to fit you appropriately. Some examples of clothes that are not appropriate for the workplace include short dresses, backless shirts and backless dresses, crop tops, and tank tops and strapless shirts only. Also avoid clothes that you would lounge in at home, including sweatpants, hooded and non-hooded sweatshirts, shorts, athletic clothing, leggings, and ripped pants and shirts. Also make sure you're avoiding clothes that have holes, rips, frayed ends, or stains. And avoid wearing hats. In addition, you should avoid open-toed shoes like sandals, flip-flops for all dress categories. And you should also avoid tennis shoes and athletic shoes for business professional, business casual, and smart casual. And we're going to talk about smart casual in our next video. And then you should avoid clothes that have controversial or offensive images and messages. And make sure that you don't wear excessive amounts of perfume and cologne. It can especially be distracting in small office spaces. It can irritate people's senses. And also avoid wearing excessive and distracting jewelry, particularly the bracelets. So, for instance, some jewelry may make a lot of noise when you're typing, and that may be very distracting to others in the office place. So again, for the image on the left, make sure that you are wearing your clothes appropriately. Make sure that your shirt and your blouse is buttoned up properly. Avoid wearing clothes that have holes in them, like the picture in the middle. And then in the picture on the right, avoid wearing clothes that have stains. Make sure that your clothes are clean and presentable. These are some examples of clothing that are not appropriate for the workplace. So again, shorts, tank tops, short dresses, and workout clothes. Here's some more examples of clothing that is not appropriate for the workplace. So again, workout clothes and shorts, ripped and frayed jeans, and sweatpants and sweatshirts, and slippers. So where can you find workplace attire? Workplace attire can be found in thrift stores, on Facebook Marketplace, at yard sales, at churches, department stores such as Macy's, especially when they have big sales. You can also find workplace attire from parents and other family members. So overall, you do not need a ton of clothes. 1 or 2 suits, some button-up shirts to match, and 1 pair of dress shoes is appropriate. You just need a few nice shirts and pants to mix and match. Just make sure that your clothes are clean and that they fit you appropriately. Well, thank you so much for listening to our first workplace attire video. Again, in this video, we talked about the appropriate attire for business professional as well as business casual. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned a lot. We'll see you in the next one.